Time now for Top That Trade. Joining us today, Phil Flynn, a Fox Business Network contributor, and Alan Uckman, an options trading pro. Here we go, guys, with round number one. Chicken dinner winner. The trade war is behind the drop in meat prices. So what's on your plate to trade? Chicken, beef, or pork?
Depends on what kind of wine goes with it, but I love beef, I love pork. What's wrong with that? It's low in carb, it's good for America.
Chicken breast is at the lowest price it's been ever. So there are winners in the trade war.
There are winners in the trade war.
Bacon is cheaper because obviously there's no export to China. And actually, they're doing without lobster over there as well. So
wait a second. Now we're
getting
there we go.
Let's get back to pork. Pork has become readily available in America. So that's surpassed, well, not surpassed, but it's supplementing some of the chicken consumption. And so we're seeing 4% increase in pork consumption, 3% in beef, whereas there's only 1% in chicken. So how do you make money with that?
Well, you know, Tyson ended up losing a lot of money because for the first time, like in a very long time,
27 quarters.
Because they export a lot to China. But hang in there, Tyson, because guess what? Those exports are going to pick up. We're still very concerned about the Asian swine flu. It's expanding in Asian swine fever, excuse me. It's expanding in China, which means your imports of pork are going to pick up. So enjoy these low pork prices while you can.
I'm also an optimist. I think everything's going to gain. If you look at pork prices in the futures market, if you go out to next summer, they're back up to 80 cents.
Now that we've gobbled up that trade, on to trade number two, Tide Shift. Amazon is planning to deliver Procter & Gamble's detergent in a box, so will it give P&G a bounce?
You know, I think it could.
Innovation.
Innovation is good. Innovation is good.
Didn't detergent used to come in a box?
I'm a little concerned. Did you look at this box? It looks like the wine in the box. I'm afraid some drunk guy is going to come and take a drink of Tide when he's trying to get his wine
detergent came in a box, and then it came in a bottle. Now it's going back into a box.
Listen,
and that's big news?
It is big news because I'll tell you what, this can impact the sales dramatically of these companies. In fact, I happen to know that people in this industry, packaging is everything. And sometimes you can change the package and it can increase sales by 10 or 20%. So it's an amazing thing. And we're in a new world, right? Who wants to get a big box of Tide in the mail? You know, if you can
They were
ship
saying
this
that
a lot
their sales,
easier.
their digital sales are up 7%.
There you go.
So things are going very well. As far as shifting forward, the stock itself been trading between 70 and 90 for the last 4 years. So a breakout of this 90 targets here 110, which is 20% above. Slow and steady. Procter & Gamble, I mean, they're not going anywhere, obviously.
I don't think they're going anywhere.
On to round number three, Gas Blast. Crude prices are down 20%, while natural gas is up 20%. So which trade gives you energy?
You know, this natural gas and oil market, it's incredible. In oil,
opportunity.
We've never seen anything
Markets
like it.
Move. That's what we like. We like opportunity.
We have. And a few months ago, you know, natural gas prices were at $2. We're talking about record production. We'll never use it all.
I asked you about natural gas about 6 weeks ago, and you said not yet.
I said, well, that's before the weather change, which was like a week ago, right?
Which is how
it didn't do anything.
Does the weather change?
Most of the move was in 2
You're
days.
saying when it came to winter. Actually, it usually doesn't happen that quickly. Good point.
I think if you play the tape back, what I told them is to buy puts and calls, because I said if the weather changed, supplies are 16% below the 5-year average, which means if it got cold, it went up. But if it stayed warmer than normal,
above 4 in natural gas
for
the first time since 2014. We could easily get to 6 based on the technicals. So there's more upside there.
The other, well, maybe not. If the weather changes,
cold. If it gets cold in winter,
if it gets colder, well, it's above average or below average. You gotta. It's all about heating degree days and cooling degree days. Okay?
I try and make it very simple.
Well, I know that's why
I oversimplify it.
What I was going to say, what did I say? Buy puts and calls. Now the market's up. Buy puts, because if it does warm up, record production will tank this market. It'll fall as fast as it rose.
Thanksgiving's coming up, so here's your bonus round question for today. It's a yes or no. Can wild turkeys fly up to 55 miles per hour?
We've had this question before. Remember?
We have.
The WKRP question.
WKRP question.
If you drop them out of the helicopter,
if
you drop them out of the helicopter, yes, they can go 55.
They're
not going to fly, they're going to drop.
That was the same question as last year. Is this going to be a tradition?
Yes, Alan, you finally got it right. I have asked that same question for 3 years in a row.
Third time's a charm.
The third time is the charm. Business First AM continues right after this. Check out businessfirstam.com to find out where to see our entire show. And don't forget to like, follow, and share Business First AM.